let us carry on into the next track of talk, and a little more talk. And we are listening to the next track here. Sorry about that. Wires hitting the microphone. Which is No Tears. 1981. Nearing the end of the first side of this album. Hope that you guys are enjoying it, because I'm having a great time listening to the Psychedelic Furs. Nice little discovery. It's nice when you discover a band and you're like, I kind of like them. Anyways, No Tears, No Cry.
Listen to the weatherman. They're not saying anything. They're tripping flags for you. This crazy face for you. You don't have a point of view. You don't have to say you do. About yourself again. Talk about the rain again. Another lie for you. Another point of view. How can you believe in them? Don't believe in anything. No.
The way the bass and the guitar spring up. Oh, hello. So allow me to switch things up real quick. I want to talk about the lyrics first, and then we'll let that kind of bleed into the music itself, because I think there's a nice connection between the two. There's demonstrations and demonstrations. Like when someone says, like when they're trying to make a point, like, you know, there's coffee, but then there's coffee. You know, like they're trying to compare the two. So there's demonstrations and there's demonstrations, right? Listen to the weatherman. They're not saying anything. They're tripping flags for you. This crazy face for you. You don't have a point of view. You don't have to say you do. No tears, no colors. Yeah. And then I think the next line is kind of where you're getting more of what the heart of this is. There's conversation and there's conversation. Talk about yourself again. Talk about the rain again. Another lie for you. Another point of view. How can you believe in them? Don't believe in anything. No colors, no tears. Okay. What I think this track is about is... I'm still formulating my opinion. I think it's kind of about like, he's telling the other person in this relationship, like, you're not really putting any effort into this. You're just kind of going through the motions, right? That's why he says there's conversation, which, yeah, that's what you're doing. But then there's conversation, like where we actually connect, where there's something between us, you know? Like, and I feel like that's kind of what he's getting at. And then he mentions like the point of view, the weatherman, they're not saying anything. Like he's saying, I think the other person is very gullible, doesn't think for themselves, just takes on other people's points of view or other perspectives without giving it any thought or care. And I think he's relating that to, like I said, their relationship and how he views them as not putting any sort of thought, independent thought or effort into their emotion. Hence why he says, no colors, no tears. I think what he's saying is like, there's no colors in your conversation. There's no color in it. It's just black and white, monotone, monochromatic. There's nothing there. And I'm not 100% sure about the tears, because I view it in two ways. One, he wants perhaps someone to speak with so much passion and emotion that they have tears in their eyes, which I'm not putting a lot of eggs into that basket. Or it could also be like, since you aren't giving me any colors, so to speak, you're not putting anything in this relationship, I don't want any tears when this relationship ends. I think that's what I'm kind of getting out of it lyrically. Now, with the way that relates to the music, I'll admit that this song wasn't quite my favorite. It wasn't exciting for me. However, take that away, I love the saxophone solo. I like how it just kind of bleakly squeaks there at the end, kind of like an ending relationship, kind of like a saxophone playing in the rain. There's definitely a sadness, a dissolution, and an ending happening there. And the actual movement of the music, I think it does really nicely capture the feeling of and the sound of an ending relationship. Because maybe I'm going too deep. I think the song kind of feels like it's going through the motions, the same way that the lyrics are about going through the motions without anything interesting. Is that harsh? Maybe you know what I meant. You know what I meant. Like even the chorus, there's not like a huge energy in there. Like sure, it pumps up a little bit. The guitar and the bass come up a little bit. He sings that a little bit more. Sure. I know that. I hear it. But not a lot more. So I feel like just as the conversation, the relationship has no color, so does too the song, in a sense, not have a lot of color. So I think it's done on purpose, but I didn't really enjoy the song that much. Hopefully that came across right. Hopefully you know what I meant. If you didn't, don't ask me for clarification. You can press the like button before you leave. Thank you as always for being here. Thank you for watching. Come back tomorrow. Bye.